All right, so let's talk about why Facebook. 2.45 billion active users are on Facebook every single month. The average user of those 2.45 billion users has 200 friends. Now, that feels a little bit low in my mind. I feel like just about everyone I know has at least 400 friends on Facebook, depending on how often they use it. So 2.45 billion. Most adults who log on to Facebook log on every single day. So they are constantly logged in. Facebook makes it really easy to stay logged in. And 7 out of 10 US adults use Facebook. That's 70% of the United States adults using Facebook every single day. Most of them use it every single day. It is used by people of all ages, but it is definitely most popular among people who are 25 to 49 years old. I don't know about you, but if I'm thinking about my target audience when it comes to real estate, that is a prime target age. It's fantastic. It is the most popular social network for seniors to stay connected. 59% of clients who use Facebook classify Facebook as very accurate when it comes to the client persona. So how well does Facebook know you and know what you like to look at? So 59% of the users say that it is very accurate in that. It turns out that people spend more time reading Facebook in the morning than they do reading the news. That's the trend. So knowing that there are 2.45 billion users on Facebook every single month, they have an average of 200 friends on their network. At least 7 out of 10 US adults are using it. If nothing else, if you are on Facebook for no other reason than to listen, just be on Facebook to listen. Scroll through. Try to understand what your clients or your sphere are asking you for, right? How often do you see people posting about having a baby? How often do you see people post about getting engaged or trying to move or getting a new job? These little pings and these little life events are, they're huge when it comes to buying and selling a home, right? It is a network of relationships, and we work in an industry of relationships. So if there is no other reason to be on Facebook, it is just to listen. That's my note. Where are you going to go? All right. All right, back to my notes. One huge thing that I love about Facebook is that they have very accurate analytics and information to provide on the people who are viewing your posts, and the return on investment is always very thorough. The information is always very thorough. We also know that Facebook owns Facebook Messenger, Facebook owns WhatsApp, Facebook owns Instagram. It has an incredibly powerful ads program. You can create like audiences out of that ads program, and it's easy to use. Facebook is kind of taking over as far as social media platforms go. So let's go into the how. So we know the why, let's go into how. First, we're going to create a business page. I have already created a business page to use as an example. I would say the majority of people who come into my office looking to work on their Facebook have already set up their page. If you have not, and you have a home page and you want to set up another page, you can go over to Create and you can click page. If you're creating a page, it's going to create a business page on top of your personal profile. So this Silver Creek Realty Group business page is built separate from my personal profile. My personal profile is over here. So I can click this personal profile. Oh my goodness, this is a very funny meme over here. We're going to go create from here and then go page. If it's a business or a brand, which for you it is, we're going to get started. If you are a community or a public figure and you're trying to start something, go get started right over here. We will get started in business or brand. I'm not going to start another Facebook page because I manage multiple business pages over here. But I am going to go into my marketing demo page. So this is a blank, well, essentially blank. There are a few posts down here. Blank canvas as far as a new page goes. The title of the page is here. The handle of the page is here, okay? When I go in and write a post, I'm going to tell you how the handle works. If I @Liz Comer Studio, it is going to tag my studio page, right? If I was to @Liz Comer, where am I? Where's my personal page? Oh, I just saw it. I could tag my personal page. So this handle defines who you are as far as being able to be taggable. So this is really important to keep clear and concise. I think it's so important to have your first name first on there and not make it too complicated. If you can just do your name and then maybe realtor or real estate, I think that that's the best way to go when you're creating your handle. They also call it a username. Okay. When somebody visits your page, the first thing they're going to look at is your profile picture. Now, you can absolutely use a professional headshot for this profile picture. You can also use a logo. This is a logo I created on hand the last time I did the marketing for Facebook class. I'm going to show you how to create a logo very quickly through Canva so that you can have some ammunition to create a profile photo here if you don't have a great headshot or if you want to create a logo. This is Canva. Canva.com is the quickest, easiest way to create visual content for your social media that I know of. It's fantastic. We're going to go over into the brand kit. Now, you can actually create a brand and create a logo with Canva. This is Canva Pro. It will brand things for you if you pay a price. But we're actually going to go back and let's see, we're going to create a design. And we're going to go over here and create a logo. Canva has a ton of beautiful logo templates already kind of set up for you here. If you see something that you like, you can grab it and run with it. I found this one in the logo templates right before I started this class, and actually already started playing with it. So, and it saves your designs as you go. So this is where it started. This is what the logo looked like to start with. I just changed this to Liz Comer. And instead of residences, I did small business marketing. Small business marketing. Now this looked a little top heavy, and I love it when it's centered, when the main text is centered in the center of the circle. We're going to do small business marketing right below it. Make sure it's all centered nicely. Awesome. I think that I want this whole thing a little bit bigger. So I hit Alt and held this down. And I'm going to do the same here. Alt, and it'll hold it in the center. All right. Now up here on the right, I'm going to click Download. We're going to download it as a PNG And it's preparing, and I can see it down here in my downloads, so it's done. All right, we'll go back into the demo. We're going to choose from photos. Nope, just kidding. We're going to upload. Nope. Add a picture. Upload photo. Sorry about that. Now over here in my downloads, I should see logo. One thing that we do know about Facebook photos is that it is a round logo. Now I made this big enough, it's actually overlapping a little bit. So this, so that's probably as small as I could go, but I'm going to go like this, make sure that this is centered. It looks nice. So I have the border in there. You can change the size down here with this bar. And we'll save. I'm a big fan of round logos for the sake of social media. Works great for Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, clearly. Looks great. Okay, for a cover photo, let's go over here. We're going to go back to Canva. We are going to create a Facebook cover. Now let's see. See if we can. Oh, this is cool. Let's go marketing. So these are all free photos that you can use. Let's do, what should we do? We'll do business. That looks great. All right. And now let's add, nope, not a new page. We're going to upload from our downloads, black and gold logo. We'll open that. And it's syncing. You can throw this in right there. Looks great. Okay. There we go. Okay. We're going to download. We'll go here, add a cover, upload a photo from my downloads. The download as a zip. Download one. Try it again. It downloaded as a zip file because I had two pieces before. So I'll go back in here. Upload a photo. Untitled design and open. All right. If I was to redo it, I think I'd probably put the logo down here again. But simple as that. So you want a clear photo. If you're not using your profile photo, use a very clear logo so you can read it. It's legible. Use a branded header, something so that you know where you're at. As a realtor, this is a page that holds your marketing, right? You are marketing from this page. If you do not have Silver Creek Realty Group anywhere on this page, you can get in trouble. So if you were to post every single post with something that says Silver Creek Realty Group on it, then you're safe. However, it's best if you go into your bio and put that you are with Silver Creek Realty Group. Okay, in your About section, we're going to go over here and see more. So this list to the left, it's really important to note, this list to the left will auto-populate by what comes, what you click on the most or what you use the most. This About piece was at the bottom of my drop-down. If I continue to use the About tab, it will populate to the top. So this is not a fixed list. We're going to go into this About section and make sure that we have all of this filled out. So every single element of this is searchable information via Facebook, and it's information that will also help you come to the top of your Google analytic or your Google search engine, right? So all of this information counts as metadata on your page. We're going to go, our categories, media, we've already selected that, and you'll select it when you create the account. The name is Liz's Marketing Demo. Username or handle is Liz Comer Marketing. That's great. Page information created in 2020. My business sells goods or services online. Page represents a corporate office or headquarters. It's actually true. I would actually customize that for, like, as a realtor, I would customize that. Like, that would be a good place to say. No, it won't let me. Okay, never mind. Okay, make sure you enter your phone number. A business phone number is best for your sake. Definitely enter your email. Enter your website. And then you can add other accounts as well. In your About section, this is a short piece of information that tells, it's your elevator speech, essentially. Do not do more than 2 sentences here. It's an at a glance of what you do. So this is a sample page to discuss marketing on Facebook business pages with Silver Creek Realty Group. The About section is a great place to tag your brokerage and make sure that you're covering your base as far as marketing under your brokerage, okay? With Silver Creek Realty Group, you need to have all 3 words, Silver Creek Realty and Group, for it to count. So we're going to save that. You can, your impressum is just another layer of your About. So an impressum is longer elevator speech. Pretend you have more floors to go up on your elevator speech. It is there to impress, right? So this is where you can use creative language and summarize your expertise here. Your products, you're not going to be selling specific products online that are going to be available for long enough for you to put it into products because you're a realtor, so things turn around pretty quickly. And then you can throw in a privacy policy. And let's go into your story. Your story is a fantastic place to tell the whole story from start to finish. If somebody wants to research more about you and feel more connected, then say they were to feel by reading your impressum or reading your About section, the story is a great place. This is where you're going to connect on a personal level. And this can be up to a few thousand words. It is good to get over 300 words here, but this is essentially like the very first blog post of your Facebook, right? Once you're done, you can hit publish. But right now I have how it all started. I'm not going to bore you with writing the story. You can edit the image in the story, so make this kind of a little bit deeper into a deeper dive into what you do, and get creative. All right, and my story was published. So far, so good. So the next thing, once you have all of this, all of your profile information complete, you have completed your about section, you have a story, all of your accounts are connected. We're going to go back home to our page. We can go into posts. Okay. So you can see I have done this a few times, changed my profile photo. This is a connected account. And this is posting what we have been doing. So sometimes it's actually a little bit redundant. So it'll, if you don't want these things on there, you can actually take them off. So I am going to hide this from my timeline because it just looks kind of messy. Okay. This is a demo piece. So this post isn't actually posted. However, it is telling you how to reach more people. So this is marketing demo, updated their website address. Oh, this is actually, yep. So we're going to delete that from the page. All right, let's make some posts. It is important to have 3 to 5 posts before you start sharing your page. If you haven't ever done anything on your page, and this is a stark, empty Facebook page, then you need to make sure you have 3 to 5 posts on it. A great way to do that is to go right into Canva. So let's go back to all of our designs. We could just use the logo if we wanted. Or we can go into photos and let's go digital marketing. See if we have anything. This is actually kind of cool. Oh, this is actually really cool. So I meant to start a whole new post, but this doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to send this backward. I'm going to make this whole logo smaller. I'm going to make this photo bigger. If you hold down Alt, it'll stay centered for you. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. So I do want to keep this centered. I'm going to move the photo. Oops. Okay, that's not bad. Downloading that. Quick and easy. We're going to upload a photo or a video. And find our picture. Okay. Let me help you help yourself to all that Facebook has to offer. Digital marketing and social media classes every Tuesday at 2:30. Make sure you spell everything right. Let me help you And then I would put the link right here. I'm not going to put the link right here because I don't have it up. Okay, and post. There we go. It's a beautiful, clean post with our brand new, fresh logo. Let me help you help yourself to all that Facebook has to offer. Digital marketing, social media class every Tuesday at 2:30 with the link so you can click it. Okay, so this page isn't reaching people clearly. I would say we have between 3 and 5 posts with this old post, our linked piece, our new profile photo, and this. If you can get 3 to 5 posts that have good content, that would clearly perform better. A good content has a call to action. So this clearly, my end game for this post is to get people to my class, and I would put the link here so that they can click and go back to the class. In fact, why don't we, just for the sake of doing it, no, never mind, we're not going to do it. We're already in the middle of the class. I don't want people joining. Okay, so once we're there, we can start inviting people to like the page. So this is our next step. So I said I have 6 great ways to get likes, and we're going to go through them very quickly. Okay, we're going to ask people to engage. Number 1, we are going to invite your current Facebook friends to like your page. So in your community, we're not in any groups or anything. Over here on the right, you should be able to see a column where you can invite your friends to like your page. This should come up anytime you're in your home section. It wasn't coming up just a second ago. When I clicked community, it brought it up. So we're going to go back to posts. So it should come up over there. Facebook is moving things around quite often. So if you don't see it, go into community and it'll pull it up for you over here. So I am going to invite my sister, my other sister, and my mom. I can go see all of my friends. We'll invite my brother too. Over here, you can see it'll populate all of your friends from your personal page. Now you can go through and invite them one at a time. Or like where I was just at, you can go see all friends. And you can select multiple at a time and send multiple invites at a time. You can also send them an invite in Messenger. So if you were to send it in Messenger, you can send 50 at a time, and you can customize what it's saying up here. Hi, I'm inviting you to like this page because I thought you might be interested in supporting it. That is a pretty generic statement. I would say to get the best use out of this, make sure that you make it sound like something that you would actually say. I think that this is pretty close to my voice, but not totally. So I would change this message just a little bit to fit my own personal voice. Okay, once you see that, you actually go into any groups that you're a part of or groups that you've liked, and you can, so I could go into Boss Girl Bloggers or Buell High School Class of 2010. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Silver Creek Agent Forum, you can go into any of them, right? And you can select just from that group. Okay, so invite your Facebook friends to like your post. That's way number 1. Number 2, you're going to add your Facebook page as your workplace on your personal page. So if I go back to my personal page, and don't edit my bio. This is actually a really, really funny meme. It's about, it is about TikTokers. Okay, so over here, you can edit your personal information, your bio, and you can add a workplace right here. I was to add a workplace. Where I've worked, it is the marketing demo. I'm trying to remember what the page is called. Liz's marketing demo. I can add that. Job title is owner. I own Liz's marketing demo in Boise, and the description, I can save the changes. It's actually a really fantastic way to get people to see your page, feel validated that it is your page. I'm not going to change this right now because I currently work at Silver Creek Realty Group and I don't want everyone to think that I've changed jobs. So we're going to cancel that. But that's how you would do it. Add the workplace there. I'm going to go back over to Liz's marketing demo. So the second way is to add your Facebook page as your workplace. So we're going to go over here. I'm going to go get likes. One is invite your Facebook Number 2, add your book as your personal workplace. Number 3, we're going to share the page out. Via the share button. Facebook has made it so easy to just click share. We're going to share it on my personal timeline, share it on your timeline, and you can say something about it. So Liz's marketing demo, this is what it's going to look like. Hey, everyone. Let's go. Hi, friends of Facebook. I have created a new page for my side business. This is not my side business, this is my day job. But you can tell what you're posting about. I would love it if you could go like and support the page. Perfect. Once you post, it'll make a button for people to be able to like or follow straight from where you're sharing on your timeline. I'm not going to show this because this is a demo page, so we'll cancel that. Easy peasy, makes a beautiful post for your homepage. If you've not done that yet for your own page, make sure you do it. Okay. Number 4, you're going to add the link to your email signature. Okay, so up here at the top where it says Facebook/Liz Comer Marketing, this is my URL, this piece right here, right? So if I just go to the page, right here, facebook.com/Liz Comer Marketing. It's going to be my handle after facebook.com. If I copy this and hyperlink it into my email so that people can click on it and go directly to my page, and I ask them to like my page, I will get more likes. And you are on your email often, right? So it's very important to make sure that you have it on your email signature. You can also use a cute little icon, big fan of icons, and hyperlink it. If you need help hyperlinking, let me know and I can share a quick video on how to hyperlink. Number 5, you are going to add this into your newsletter signature. Let's go. Add link into newsletter signature. So in your Silver Creek Tribune, there is a place to connect your Facebook. Make sure you're connecting your personal Facebook so it doesn't go back to the Silver Creek one. It's currently automated to go back to the Silver Creek one, but if you update it, then everyone can click right back to your own Facebook page. It's a great way to get likes. Another way to do this is leveraging LinkedIn contacts. So, big secret about LinkedIn. This is a golden nugget of information. So we're going to go to linkedin.com. We are going to then search. I have to search this every single time. It's very hidden on how to do it, but we're going to search on how to export contacts from LinkedIn. So click the me icon at the top of your LinkedIn homepage. I'm going to copy this. That is not what we wanted, but that's okay. Okay, click the me icon at the top of your LinkedIn homepage. Select settings and privacy from the drop-down. Me, and then settings and privacy. Now we're going to click the privacy tab at the top of the page. Under how LinkedIn uses your data section, click change next to download your data. How LinkedIn uses your data. So it's down here, and you're going to go to download your data. So they actually, I think they've changed it. I think it's sync contacts. You're going to change. Yep. So manage your sync contacts to connect with people you know directly from your address book. I'm going to click change. And then you'll be redirected to the download your data page where you can select connections. So we'll just go here and we can sync straight to Google. You can go into your Outlook, or you can go into work, or you can go into your phone contacts. Since I'm already logged into Google, we could sync right here. Syncing your contact information helps you stay in touch with your most important connections, so you always get to know the right times to reach out. So that's how you get a hold of that list. And you can go invite all of them personally via email marketing to your Facebook page. You can also just post directly on your Facebook page. So you can go to the Silver Creek Realty Group page and start a post and say, join my Facebook page, right? So 6 surefire ways to get likes on your page. We only have about 10 minutes left here. I'm not seeing any questions in either forum. Do I have any questions in our chat? Nope. Okay. No questions so far. So we're going to go into Facebook advertising. Now, brushing over Facebook ads, let's go into this, is, we're going to go. Facebook paid advertising is an art, and it's a science, and it's really, really fun. You can pay other people to do it. It is a pay-to-play platform, but it's pretty cool. So the objectives of Facebook advertising is all about awareness and orientation versus a Google ad, and I compare them they're pretty similar. A Google ad is going to be somebody who is searching for something specific in the moment, so it's really good at targeting a specific person who's looking for to answer a certain problem, right? On Facebook, it's about awareness and then orientation. So Understanding what they want as far as providing information in the right time, in the right place is more of an art, but they're pretty good at honing in on it, right? Or creating awareness and brand awareness. So there are 3 parts to a Facebook advertisement. It's the campaign, it's the ad account or ad set, and then the ad itself, okay? I want to just talk about the general understanding of a Facebook ad versus actually going in and creating one today. I have a beautiful how-to video from a third party that teaches how to create a dynamic Facebook ad very, very well, and I'm going to link it to anyone who's interested. I'll put it in both of these forums and send it in our chat, and I'll also put it in our private Facebook forum underneath the video that I posted today. So look forward to that, because it's a wealth of knowledge and rich content in the how-to, and I think that it's very important to understand it from start to finish to do it well. I say a lot of people get about 70% of what they could get out of something, but that last 30% comes from understanding, the knowledge of how to do it, and I think that the video that I'll attach is really going to do that for you. But understanding, so we have our campaign, which is, we need to define the objective to optimize the campaign. We have the ad account and the ad set, which talks about where we're going to advertise, when we're going to post it, and then how much money we're putting towards it. And then the ad itself. So the ad, we can have multiple formats of the ad, which allows testing. We can do A/B testing and see what works the best. Does a different picture work the best? Does a different method work the best? There's the objective, the target audience, the placement, and the budget that all fall into the ad itself. But let's talk about the objectives. So where are you in your funnel? Remember, we talked about Facebook funnels. Are you in the awareness section? Are you in the consideration phase of your funnel? Or are you in the conversion rate phase of your funnel with the content that you're posting? It's really important to consider that. In the awareness phase, where it's brand awareness, just letting people know who you are, that you're there, right? That's one piece that a lot of realtors actually miss. The consideration phase is providing information and helping them, choose the right person for the job at hand, and hopefully that's you. And then you can move them into the conversion phase on Facebook pretty well. And that is a specific action. There are call to action buttons within a Facebook ad to send you a phone number, to request information, it could be to just like the page. It could be, there's multiple. Let's go into the Ad Center. So this is a simple summary of how to create it. So there's audiences, payment settings. You can create new audiences. You can get link clicks, post engagements. It can show you the link or the reach. You can go create an ad. And this will walk you through what is your objective. Is it to get more web purchases? Is it to boost a post? Is it to promote your page? Is it to get more leads, or is it to get more website visitors? I would say as a realtor, it's probably more important to get more visitors to your website than it is to get a website purchase, because in all reality, how many people are buying a house on Facebook? It'd be really cool if we could say a lot, and I know that there are people who have said that they've done it, but getting more website visitors is probably smarter for your particular target audience, right? So let's talk about the target audience. We have our core audience, which is based on the standard behaviors of what your ideal clientele is doing on Facebook, or within their lives, what they're posting on Facebook. And then we have a custom audience, which you can import existing contacts. You can actually import everyone that we just exported from LinkedIn into your Facebook, and then you can retarget, or you can use Pixel. So a Facebook Pixel is a whole nother chapter of information where you can collect information about people who have gone to your website already. So the people who are actually clicking this and going to your website, or from a third party going to your website, they can pull information about that person if they're signed into Facebook. And we know that 70% of people are always signed into, 70% of adults are always signed into Facebook, right? So that's really powerful information through a custom audience using pixels. And then we have the lookalike audience, which you use an existing audience to expand on. So if we did an advertisement, say to get somebody to a specific open house, and then we have another open house in a different area later, we can actually mimic the audience who responded well to the first advertisement, pull out the attributes of what Facebook will pull out the attributes of what made a good client for that, and then they'll mimic or create a like audience or a lookalike audience for that. So the targeting advertising in Facebook is really powerful and really, really useful. It also optimizes placement. I'll spend the last 5 minutes talking about optimizing placement. So Facebook will put the advertisement on the Facebook page. It will put it on Instagram page. Facebook owns Facebook Messenger, which is, essentially it's a third party. We use Messenger in the chat down here, but Messenger is its own application on a phone, and it can send messages with your ad in Messenger. And there's a Facebook audience network that pushes across the board to other web networks that Facebook affiliates with, which is pretty powerful. Facebook will automatically optimize the best placement unless you have full confidence that you know where you want it to be, right? So it kind of takes care of those elements for you through Facebook, Instagram, Facebook Messenger, and then the Facebook Audience Network. That's 4 very strong platforms. And then there's the paid advertising in 2 different formats. You have a pay-per-click, and then you have a pay-per-impression. And it's really important that you know the difference between the 2 of those things. So when you have a pay-per-impression, we can go back to our page here. So if I was to do a pay per impression on this post, it would be the people reached. So it would be the people that actually saw this post itself, right? And so far that's 1. The people reached is not necessarily people who've actually seen it or engaged in it or read it, okay? They haven't clicked it, it's just shown up on their page. So if somebody was to share this, the reach could blow up exponentially. If, I invited my sister to like this page, and then if she was to share this to her, 1,000 friends, then this could, I'm in the middle of a class, this could essentially, blow up exponentially, whether people are looking at it or not. And that's fantastic for brand awareness. Even just seeing, the logo, that's really, really great for reaching. And for seeing the home and your logo on a home, if you're sharing a home, that's really, really great. If you're trying to impress your buyer or your seller by posting a home, the pay-per-impression is fantastic. And it's less expensive than a pay-per-click. Now, a pay-per-click is the engagement over here. So see how there are 0 engagements? It means that nobody has actually looked at it. Nobody's actually clicked on it. Nobody has commented anything. Nobody's liked it. A like is an engagement also. An engagement is going to be more expensive than a impression on Facebook, and rightfully so, right? Because it's actually counting how many people have clicked in here. So keep that in mind when you are paying for advertisements. Facebook is going to walk you through how to create them. It's pretty simple if you can take the time to go through it and read through what you're doing and understand what you're doing. I highly recommend watching the video that I will link and send out on Facebook paid advertising. It is the most information in the shortest amount of time with the most clarity that I've seen in any educational video on Facebook. So Highly recommend it. I'll follow up with that. So far, I still don't see any questions in the chats. If you have any questions, this is your last chance. We started a tiny bit late, so I don't feel bad if we go over a little bit. If you have any questions on Facebook, definitely let me know. While we're on Facebook, I am going to show you our Secrets and Strategies page. So this is a private group, Secrets and Strategies of Digital Marketing and Social Media with Liz Comer. It's a lengthy name because it's specific, and I want everybody to be able to find it okay. So this page is fairly new, and we only have 19 members in it so far. So everyone who has joined this digital marketing and social media series, I think that you absolutely should be on it. I talk about, what we're talking about in the upcoming classes, and then I post our previous classes. I definitely need to get with my IT team and change some of the cover photos of these videos. But you can find all the past classes on this private forum, and you can ask me any question. I am pinged anytime a question is asked on this, so I can answer it. We can start discussions. We haven't had a lot of interaction, but I do know people have looked for and used the videos on these so that they can catch up. So we're all on the same page. So if you'd like to be a part of this, go look up Secrets and Strategies. It's & Secrets and Strategies, Digital Marketing and Social Media with Liz Comer. And you can ask to be a part of it, or I can invite you here. If you send me a message, I can invite you directly. And we can all be one happy marketing family.